Hi boys and girls, we are going to be making a berry banana smoothie today. It's very nutritious and it's a great snack to have at home. I'm going to go over the equipment that you need for your berry banana smoothie. First, you need dry measuring cups, a liquid measuring cup, measuring spoons, a paring knife, cutting mat, and of course, a blender. Dry ingredients being used today are blueberries, a banana, and strawberries. Wet ingredients being used today are skim or non-fat milk, honey, and vanilla extract. The dry ingredients may seem like wet ingredients, however, they are not considered a liquid, so we're going to name them dry ingredients. For an added crunch, you can also add granola. Low-fat granola has a lot of fiber, and it can be used as a garnish as well. Step 1 says to chop the bananas and strawberries into smaller pieces. So first I'm going to take my one banana, and I'm going to peel the banana. Okay, I'm going to leave the skin to the side. You're going to take your paring knife. You want to make sure that you watch your fingers when you're cutting. You're going to cut the banana into smaller pieces, just like so. Okay, you want to watch your fingers again when using the paring knife. Okay, set that aside. Next, you're going to count out 3 to 4 strawberries for your smoothie. You want to make sure that you rinse your strawberries very well before cutting them, which I've already done. Okay, so I'm going to count out 4 strawberries. You can use 3 to 4. I'm going to use 4 right now. And part of the directions say to make sure that you cut off the stems. You don't want the stem or the leaf on top. And I'm going to show you a quick trick on how to hull the stem off of the strawberry. So you take a straw and you put the straw at the tip of the strawberry and you begin to push. As you push, you're going to poke through the top and just remove the stem like so. That way you save all of the strawberry. Okay, you're not cutting any of the strawberry away. If you don't have a straw at home, you could just take a paring knife and chop off the top, trying not to cut too much of the strawberry away. Okay, but I'm going to continue to hull each one of the strawberries. Okay, so here are my 4 strawberries. Now I'm going to chop them into smaller pieces. So I'm going to cut the strawberry in half and cut in half again. Cut it in half. Next, onto the blueberries. So now we're going to measure out our blueberries. So one option you have when making smoothies is to use frozen fruit as well as fresh fruit. Frozen fruit may be a cheaper option at the grocery store, and it's still very nutritious. Another tip is if you use frozen fruit, you don't necessarily have to add ice to your smoothie because the frozen fruit is cold enough and it's going to add that chill that you want. So I'm going to take my 1/4 cup, scoop it out, and these are my blueberries. Now I'm going to add all of my fruit into the blender. Before adding the fruit, however, I just want to show you the inside of the blender and explain a safety precaution. So inside the blender are blades. You want to make sure that you watch the blades and your fingers when you're washing the blender. Okay, avoid the blades. Also, when we are about to press the smoothie button, you want to make sure that the top is on securely. So I'm going to start to add my fruit into the blender. And my bananas, my strawberries, and my frozen blueberries. Next, I'm going to measure out my 1 cup of skim or low-fat milk. I'm going to pour it at eye level. And I'm going to add the milk just so it covers the top of the fruit. You can even check on top so you see what I mean. You want to make sure that you're just covering the fruit with the milk. Next, I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of honey for some added sweetness. So I'm going to take my 1 teaspoon, pour the honey, add it in, give it a little tap, and lastly, my 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract to add some flavor. Make sure that you are measuring over your cutting mat or some wax paper, because the vanilla comes out very quickly. And I'm going to add my 1/4 teaspoon into the blender. Now it's time to blend our smoothie. You want to make sure that you put the top or the lid on tight before you start the blender. Okay, right now the blender is in the off position and the button is on low. This particular blender has a smoothie button, which I'm going to press to blend up all of our fruit. You can adjust the speed of the blender from low to high. Okay, and you want to blend the smoothie until it looks nice and smooth. If you notice that you're having trouble mixing or it's not blending easily, you can add a few drops or splashes of milk. Okay, so I'm going to just continue to blend. And it looks like our smoothie is done. Alright, so I'm going to pour. Okay, so this particular smoothie serves 2 people, and I'm going to show you the consistency. So the smoothie should easily pour out of the blender. Okay, you might even have a little bit left over. And there is your strawberry, blueberry, banana smoothie. Enjoy.